This is Bruce Boudreau, and it's time for Clay's Canucks commentary live. Let's go with Clay right now.
Hey Canucks fans, and welcome to Clay's Canucks commentary live, presented to you by Van City Experts Real Estate. I am Canuck Clay Emo, and this is my Canucks take, all in one take. It is Wednesday, February the 8th. If you're new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. Moderators, thank you in advance. Do what you got to do. Members, that's Legends, Hall of Fame, and franchise members, thanks to all of you and everyone else, no matter where you're watching from, whether you're in my beautiful neighborhood of Steveston and Richmond, in the city, Lower Mainland, province, country, continent, or around the world. Thank you for being here. You know that I don't take you for granted. You know that I know that you could be doing anything else, watching anyone else, getting ready for school, bed, work, or all three. So thank you. I always appreciate you. I never take you for granted. So 19 of you in here, 23 of you in here now. Not the biggest crowd, but that's okay. We always build as these shows go on. Do me a favor. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. We're climbing towards the 10 Clay mark. Like the video. There's only 10 likes in here. We got to get that up to at least, actually, that's almost half of, we're not very big right now. Actually, we have more likes than half. So never mind. You guys are doing just fine. Like the video. You can leave a donation, get that donation train out of the station. You can gift memberships, become a member, upgrade your membership. But most importantly, get active in the comment section. I saw a lot of stuff going on before I got in here, which is great because I always setting stuff up, testing things, keeping an eye on the chat, seeing Rosario spoiling AEW Dynamite for me, which is fine. But in all seriousness, I love the discussion, and I don't take sides. I just want you guys to be able to discuss openly, respectfully, and not everyone has to agree. And this isn't directed at anyone. Everyone has to agree with everyone, as long as it's kept respectful and it's not homophobic, racist, sexist, disrespectful, all those things. You guys know the drill. So thank you for being here. Listening on a podcast platform, make sure you rate and review, and then I'll go for the first 10 or 15. I'm not in a rush, even though I'm not going to be here all night. I don't rush off on Wednesday nights. Tuesday night's the only night that I really, really rush off. But I will go for the first half, talk about the game, and then I have a pretty good question for you for the second half as we look ahead to tomorrow's game. But a couple of things. You guys might notice I'm wearing a hoodie. I rarely wear hoodies on the stream because I've told you before that my office is quite warm, and but I've been feeling a little bit under the weather, so I want to make sure that I don't get sick before I travel to Dallas next weekend, not this weekend. So I'm going to try and stay warm, although who knows, 10 minutes from now, I might be sweaty and I have to take this off. So I think the only other time I wore a hoodie was when I wore my Game Over hoodie, if that makes sense. Not that you guys care about that. And a couple other things I want to bring up really quick before we get going. You know that I have this little pool going on, this silly little pool. It is my 10 Clay pool. It's basically pick the date that you think I'm going to pass 10,000, that's pass and stay above 10,000 subscribers. So just go to that URL, tinyurl.com. You know, all my things are tinyurl.com. You see, I'm getting warm now. CCC 10 Clay. Type that in. Name, email, phone number, YouTube name, and simply pick a date. And you see, we've got a nice calendar here. Nice calendar there that makes it so easy for you. So that contest ends at the end of Sunday. Very, very, very simple, easy, cheap contest. $25 Van Base gift card to the person who gets the date either right on or closest to, and you can go over or under. Tomorrow, I have passed 9,800 subscribers. Thank you, everyone. And tomorrow, I'll be doing a giveaway on tomorrow night's stream after the big game, Canucks Islanders, and then we'll do a giveaway tomorrow. I didn't say it's going to be tickets, so don't expect it to be tickets. I do have a couple more pairs of tickets, courtesy of Van City Experts, to give away. I'm thinking, do I give away at 9,800, 9,900? But then what do I do at 10,000? Do I actually not do tickets for 98.99 and then do a big one for 10,000? Or do I just think of something else for 10,000? So I'm still thinking about it. I might not even decide until I press go live tomorrow we shall see. And finally, you guys see the new vesties I have over my left shoulder. How does my thumb bend that way? Oh, maybe it's my arm, not my thumb. Yes. And you can always, go to tinyurl.com/vestieclay. And if you use that URL, you'll see a discount code at the top that gets you a free pair of socks, which is a $15 to $20 value. Jay, what do you mean link in chat? Okay, fine. Fine. Hold on a sec. tinyurl.com. url.com. Gosh, I'm the worst typist ever. I don't even know. What is it again? Oh, yeah, CCC 10 Clay. Let's see if that works. Yes, it does work. Let's talk about the game. Then I'll throw it over to you. I admit I did not watch the game tonight because Wednesday is my church night. So Tuesday night's bowling. Wednesday night's my church night, running religious education classes. So I did not watch the game. I was following it on my phone. That's when I was, of course, in between paying attention to the children there. And saw the highlights. No, actually, I heard Rick Tockett's post-game comments and then saw the highlights. So I won't go through it too in-depth, but we know the Crider goal was, I watched that one. Garland takes a shot. OEL, for some reason, goes into the zone and does the slowest turn ever and then comes back, becomes a 2-on-1. Trocheck, fake shot, pass across to Crider. And that was a bad read by the two defensemen there, and that was OEL and Shen. Second goal, the Hito goal, that was the brutal one where Stillman takes a guy, loses his stick, and Sheldon Dries. I've said this 3 times now, actually on my streams. Sheldon Dries doesn't really play defense well around the net. He often gets lost in his coverage, and this is the 3rd time I've seen it happen again tonight. So he actually doesn't check anyone. He doesn't check Hedel. He doesn't do anything. And he's playing way too deep, basically standing on top of Spencer Martin. Not on top of him. That's a figurative saying, not a literal saying. And yeah, Martin doesn't have a chance. And now it's 2-0 New York. Garland scores Hughes' awesome play. Basically draws 4 of the 5 Rangers to him, almost like a point guard in basketball. I saw that analogy. Over to Garland. Garland, strong shot to Shesterkin, over Shesterkin's shoulder, who is sliding across. 2-1. Lafreniere, a bit of a fluky goal, is a point shot. I watched this a few times, and I think Tocchet was mad at Besser for not... Besser, in trying to cover the point, actually had his stick facing the wrong way. Then the pass gets across to Trouba from Miller, and the Trouba puts it on net, bounces off Hughes and Lafreniere pokes it in. 3-1. Podkolzin, Miller, with a beautiful anticipation, knocks a pass down, backhand pass across the zone to Podkolzin, deflects off Panarin. Now it's 3-2. So the Canucks battle back once again. Zibanejad scores what you think would be a backbreaker, kind of a deflection on a point shot with some sloppy coverage by the Canucks. But then the nice Pettersson goal, beating out an offside call, likely because the ref can use his judgment. It's not who is ahead at the time, but who he anticipates to win the race. And PD had a lot more speed, puts it past Shesterkin. All the Rangers are mad. And that was only 11 seconds after the New York goal. Remember, I predicted 4-2 New York, actually. And I don't like being right when I'm picking against the Canucks. But I was there. I was 4-2. And then PD's goal, I don't say spoiled it, but PD's goal, he spoiled my prediction. And then it ends up 4-3 New York. 25-21 shots, 50-50 face-offs, which is good. The Canucks got smoked against New Jersey, feeling the effects of no Horvat. 50-50 is good. No power play goals. Canucks got to get more than one. I think they only had one power play against New Jersey too, so they got to draw more penalties that way. Hits, blocks. So the game looked even from a stat perspective, but what Rick Tocchet was really upset about was he says that the Canucks simply make too many mistakes on, did he call them the little plays? He kept using this phrase in the postgame. I only watched it once, but he always talks about habits, but he was talking about the little plays, the smart things that a good team will do to not get themselves in trouble. And that's probably talking about a bad pinch or a poor read in front of the net, whatever it is. So you can tell that Tocchet's not frustrated to the point of no return, but he's kind of seeing what what kind of play we play, what kind of plays we do. And I simply think it comes down to a bit of a lack of talent, quite frankly. I just did all this stuff. You guys, maybe I'm not feeling well. I just did all this stuff. And I didn't have the screen on. So I was clicking through all these things and I didn't even have my screen sharing. Sorry, that was brutal. But basically I talked about Kreider's goal, the 2-on-1, Hito's goal, Sheldon Dry's bad coverage, Garland's goal, nice play from Petey, Lafreniere's goal, bad play by Besser, puck squirts through, he tips it in, Podkolzin's goal, nice pass from Miller after intercepting a pass, Zabinajad's goal, a bit of a scramble, and then Pedersen's goal beating out the icing. I'm so sorry, guys, that I did not have them up. Then I went through all these stats here, and you guys didn't have them in front of you. So I will be better next time, I promise. I guess Shen got hurt, got to figure out what that is. Hughes, was it a broken nose? And he comes back with a shield and plays. What a warrior. And Rick Tocchet actually singled out Ethan Bear, who picked up a lot of the minutes when Hughes was getting repaired. Hughes still played. Look at this. Ekman Larson, 21-19, 21-14, 21-12. And then Shen, I guess, played the least amount of minutes. But Rick Tocchet singled out Ethan Bear as a great player tonight. Podkolzin gets a goal, which is nice. Petey gets a goal. Garland gets a goal. Besser, Miller with assists. And you'll notice that Joshua only had 9 minutes. And Kuzmenko only had 12 minutes. Apparently, he didn't play that much as they took Kuzmenko off the top line, put Besser up there. And I think Rick Tocchet is still trying to figure out who on, what each of his players can do on his team. So, yeah, like I said, I didn't get a chance to watch the game. But for someone who wants if there's someone out there, I know there are, for the people, I should say, that want the Canucks to lose and to draw, as Sean puts up his hand as he walks past my office. Are you one of those people, Sean? I wasn't listening. Sean's trying to distract me, which is very easy to do. If you want the Canucks to lose, get closer to the bottom five, or they did their job tonight. They did not get a single point. Meanwhile, San Jose and Montreal are right with them. So the Canucks, whether you call it luck or bad luck, depending on your point of view, they could fall into the bottom five, like fifth worst in the entire league. So that's one perspective. It's not a bad perspective because it is bad if the Canucks are getting blown out 8-1 or 6-0 or whatever, but they lost 5-4 to the Devils in an entertaining game. I'd say this one, I didn't see it, but I heard it wasn't as entertaining, but still, at least the Canucks had some goals. It's not like it was a boring, blowout. So really depends what you want. And I always say on here, I cannot tell you how to be a fan. It's not my right. I choose to spend X amount of time, X amount of money, X amount of energy on this team, and I get to cheer for them how I want to. I just happen to be in front of a microphone and a camera, but any of you could do that too. It's fine. But at the same time, I would never tell someone else how to be a fan, to go do this, cheer like this, boo like this, whatever it may be. And I guess that's the beautiful thing about such a passionate fan base is everyone certainly has an opinion. I see some funny comments in here that I guess I do have time to get to before I do 2 minutes, and then I'll do my mid-show sponsor read, and I will give you my question for pondering. And Cinema Sam, does your family watch you when you stream? No, Gail's asleep usually or trying to sleep. She's supposed to get off the phone by 11 p.m. So she's supposed to get off basically as I'm starting. Jacob and Sean are usually too busy doing some work on their social media or filming or editing or studying or homework or working out or whatever. But once in a while they won't. So you picture the other side of what I'm looking at is, well, you've seen me when I dance. It's the French doors, and then it's my hallway, and then my kitchen's over there. So anytime someone walks past my office, I can see them, and generally they try not to distract me. So no, they don't watch me when I stream. But actually, Jacob, he wasn't home. He actually sleeps at my mom's place, his grandma's place, every Tuesday night in Surrey. I know that Jacob was on there watching the stream last night, so that was pretty funny. Oh, thank you, Lucas. Very kind. Clay is the real Canucks fan. No, I wouldn't say that. Some would say that I'm too optimistic. Some would say that, I don't know what others would say. I can't speak for them, but I appreciate that. But I always do speak from the heart for sure. Justin's calling Sean the MVP. That's really, really funny. And some other stuff up there for sure. So this is what I want to say real quick. Oh, and by the way, I want to give some love to Kaya May, my co-host, my trusty co-host on Game Over Vancouver. I watched some of the show, Kaya, as I was cleaning up at my church. Thought you did a really good job with your guest. Really good conversation, flowed nicely. She has a nice, soothing voice, just like you do. Well, your voice isn't as soothing; it's more excitable, and I mean that as a compliment, my dear. So Kaya's excitable voice, your guest's soothing voice. You guys did a really, really good job on the show. And yes, and I agree with Justin. I agree with Lucas. It is great to have you here. Thanks everyone for watching Game Over. We appreciate that. And it's a team effort. And then, yes, I saw the Kevin Durant trade. I like the Suns. I like the more back in the day of Kevin Johnson. And, but yeah, not surprised that Durant got traded after his trade request from last summer. Yes, I think eventually I will make Kaya a mod if she wants the responsibility, for sure. I know I did so for Robert. Actually, no, I'm just going to do it right now, because if I can't trust my SDPN brethren, then really, who can I trust? And don't worry, Kaya, you don't have to do anything around here, I promise. 60 people watching, 24 likes. Thank you. I agree with Cinema Sam. Get the likes up and let's get to 30. Okay, I'm going to do my Mitchell sponsor read, but I'm going to try something new now. I'm actually going to put up a question for you to reflect upon. Type up your answer, but don't press the send button or click the arrow or whatever that thing is. Whatever. Yes, you do have power. You always have power. So I'm going to put up the question, but if you answer it too quickly, I'm not going to get to it because then I fall too far behind. You guys know the drill. So start thinking about your answer, and type it up, but don't press send yet. Given that the Canucks are playing against the Islanders tomorrow, Bo Horvat, of course, what is the perfect scenario for tomorrow's night's Canucks Islanders game for you? Not for the team. Don't go into some dissertation of how they should tank or how they should win, how they should beat Bo, or how Bovenlander is going to get a hat trick and Horvat's going to do whatever or whatever. Like, don't tell me what the perfect scenario is for the Canucks. Tell me what your perfect scenario is. And it might be the same answer. You might truly want the Canucks to tank, and you actually think that's the best for the Canucks. You might truly want Bo Horvat to score 5 goals on us tomorrow to shove it in whoever's face. But that's obviously not the best for the Canucks. So the answer is not what's the perfect scenario for the Canucks. It's for you. What is the perfect scenario for tomorrow night? And you can go to as much detail as you want. Horvat does this. Bovillier does this. Aturatu descends from the stands. Whatever. We beat the Islanders, so their draft pick gets lower, or we lose to the Islanders, so the draft pick gets higher, and we get it this year in the first round. Whatever. Paint whatever scenario you want, but just don't press the send button just yet. Shout out to my primary sponsors, Van City Experts Real Estate. Contact Jason Lim and his team for all of your real estate needs. Thank you to secondary sponsor Perform Transform, personal training and weight loss. You can sign up now for a free 21-day weight loss challenge. You see it right there. The link swirling across the bottom, ptformweightloss.com/CanuckClay. You do that and Coach Patrick will contact you. Also, thank you to Gassy Jack Art. Maker this, no, just on this side today. No, wrong side. This side today. Gassy Jack Art, maker this fine. It's reversed. Maker this fine artwork. Thank you to Monkey Nine Brewing, my eternal sponsor. And thank you to Vessi Footwear. I know because I peeked. It's on that side. Remember, use that code tinyurl.com/VessiClay and you can get a free pair of socks when you buy. I said it wrong. They're called the Storm Burst. It says Cloud Burst in here, but they've changed the name to Storm Burst. So I'm going to wear these tomorrow. Jacob's going to help me take some pictures tomorrow morning because I'm supposed to get a post up by the end of tomorrow or by Friday. They got to approve it by the end of tomorrow. So thank you to Vessi for their support as well. Mid-show reminder for you to subscribe, like the video, leave a donation, become a member, upgrade your membership, and rate and review on wherever you're listening to this podcast. Now, I will get to your answers. What is the perfect scenario for tomorrow's Canucks Islanders game? Let's go. Canucks fan throws a jersey on the ice. What, in New York? What kind of... perfect scenario is an entertaining game no matter what the score is for me. It's going to be surreal hearing Horvat's name, but for the opposition. Canucks lead 4-2, make Clay jump with joy shirtless. The Canucks might win 4-2. Then the Islanders immediately tie the game and Horvat scores an OT and we get Bedard. Wow, there's a lot that has to happen there, but I love good imagination, Peter. Horvat, Hattie, Besser, Garland have good games. Petey feeds Bo the game-winning goal in regulation, and they have another reunion with a sly smile. So Petey feeding Horvat for the game-winning goal. Petey and Bo fight. Bo gets a Hattie. Petey gets a Hattie. Kuzi wins in overtime and comes out here to Abbotsford to sign my jersey. I like the personal touch, Cinema Sam. That's a good one. Horvat scores a hat trick and 3 apples, so 6 points for Bo. Lucas, I would like to see the boys win tomorrow. I like to see our Bo, have a good time. But otherwise, what happens on the ice, happens on the ice. Got to be realistic. Predictions can be a weird thing. But they sure are fun. Shootout. Final shooters, Bo versus Petey, and Petey scores. Ooh. Miller fights Horvat for the LLs. For the lulz, I think the cool kids say. Isles will win 5-2 with a Barzy multi-point game. Okay, Kaya, there you go. Anthony Bovilli will have a hot start, getting the first goal against his former team. Then Horvat scores and ties it up. Then it'll be back and forth. There's a very neutral response. Horvat hat trick, but we win 4-3. Win or lose, I want the Canucks to put in a solid 60-minute effort. There, that's a good one. Miller and Bo drop gloves. Bo to score, and Aturati comes in the third period as emergency fill and wins it for us in OT. Do I mean today is Thursday? What did I say? Isn't today Wednesday? Cooper, where are you watching from? Bo scores 3. Horvat coast to coast and scores a beautiful goal. Yes, Channels, he'll picture us as St. Louis. Canucks make incremental improvements and get further towards the team identity. The wins or losses don't count for much now. We're finishing in 25th. I hope Bo scores 3. Our Bo getting 2 goals and Bo getting a goal against it. Yeah, for the podcast, this is brutal because all you're hearing is Bo and Bo. You're not seeing BEAU versus BO. I'll just say our Bo, their Bo. Same as the Rangers, so another 4-3 loss. Other than I'm sure Canucks. So competitive game from David. Entertaining NBA trade deadline. Yes, Westbrook and Durant both traded. Crazy. Horvat, hat trick, 3-0 score. Horvat scores 4 times. Horvat mocking Miller by slamming a stick to get Sorokin to the bench for the extra skater. Petey returns the All-Star game favor by setting up Bo for his 3rd goal and game-winning goal. Isles win 5-3 with our Bo Hattie too. New Hampshire. Yes, it is. I presume that's Eastern time zone, so it is Thursday for you. Predictions are weird. When I was 8, I thought that the 2011 Game 7 would be won by Kessler in the 6th OT. Yeah, that was wishful thinking for sure. I would have taken it. I don't know if any of those guys would be able to escape by then the 6 OTs. Other than the obvious goalie change in Delia tomorrow, what other lineup changes could you see happening? Try Burrows and try Dermott. Take out Stillman. Especially if Shen's hurt, I could see them taking out Stillman and putting in the other 2. So I could see it being Hughes and Bear, OEL with Myers, and then Dermott and Burrows, maybe. Suns pushing in all the chips this year with KD. Yes. Yeah, Ayton and Booker, absolutely. Horvat Miller drop gloves before the opening faceoff. Otherwise, just let the chips fall where they may. Shen will drop the gloves on Brock Nelson. None of the players involved in the trade score points. Horvat fights Clay. Oh, I'll take him. The guy didn't hit. Just kidding. Yes, it is 2:24. I appreciate everyone on the East Coast. Horvat shuts out the Canucks 5-0. What do you mean? Horvat's going to play net, John? Horvat, good game. Petey gets a hat trick and the opposing goalie smashes his stick on the post. Canucks win. Like it. Horvat skates by our bench and fist bumps everyone. Hot dog Horvat. Cheer from the fans as Bo scores a game-winning goal. Canucks lose by 1 in an exciting barn burner. Rangers aren't really a good team because Canucks played a close game. Horvat scores 1 on his own goal. Bo versus Bo in a fight. Maybe. Bo for Bruce. I'm not sure what that means. Stillman is taking his name literally, standing still in the ice. Yes. Stillman or still in man. Yeah, you guys tell me, how does Shen get hurt? Tyler's asking, but I want to know too. I did not watch the game. How did Shen get hurt? I know Hughes took a puck up to the face. Bruins won the cup. They are certainly doing very well, Cooper. Horvat hat trick. Bovillier on our team gets a hat trick, and the Canucks win 4-3 in overtime with Petey scoring the game-winning goal after Bo has a breakaway, but Martin stops him. Ooh, I like it, Shannon. Yes, Karamaki has a foot injury and out for the rest of the year. Everybody fights, even Cortez. Who's Cortez? Where's your captain? Chance from the aisles. Ooh, hurts, but that's a good one. Canucks win 5-3 since his old number was 53. I like that. On a scale of 1 to 10, how surreal would it be for you to see Horvat face the Canucks? I think the first time it'll be weird, but I'll get over it pretty darn quick, to be honest with you, fangirl. Brock versus Brock. Yeah, we have Bo versus Bo. Brock versus Brock. Horvat takes off his Isles jersey to reveal Canucks jersey and scores on the Isles to win the game and hops on the plane with the team. That's like a wrestling move. Do you think they're prepping Petey to be captain? I didn't listen to his post game, but yes, I do think they're open to Petey and Pedersen. No, that's the same guy. I think they're open to Petey and Hughes. Shen threw a hit. Thank you, Kai. Wow. He's like the leading hitter, and he got hurt throwing a hit. That sucks. Isles win, but Horvat goes to Canucks bench after to high five the Canucks as they skate off for a loss for old time's sake. That would be good. Horvat and Clay do the gritty shirtless and get drunk in Vegas. Peter, what is it with you? Your obsession with me going shirtless? You want to see it right now? I'm just kidding. Of course I wouldn't do it right now. It's not that kind of stream. Peter, what are you doing? I'm just kidding. I appreciate the love. Watch, I take off my shirt and I drop 100 subscribers instead of gaining any. That'll be one way to slow down the road to 10 Clay for sure. I was almost going to type a poll question. Do you want me to go shirtless? But that would be stupid. Goalies fight each other. Off to sleep. Thanks for being here, Cooper. When do you, Clay and chat, think Bovillier scores first goal for Vancouver? I'd say at home Monday against Detroit. 40-team NHL franchise. Wow. Nice. No problem, Cooper. Thank you. Post-game team announces a trade of JT Miller. Wow, that's a big one. I don't know who Cortez is. I meant to say everyone fights, even the coaches. Oh, my voice is going, but that's pretty funny. Horvat on revenge shirt. Dakota Joshua drops gloves on Anders Lee. Horvat cries during the thank you video, and all the Canucks go and give him a big hug. Yeah, but there's not going to do a thank you video tomorrow night, Cinema Sam, in New York, because he's already there. They're already thanking him by scoring. He's scoring, and they thank him. They'll do a tribute Horvat. Tribute. I can't even talk. Tribute video for Horvat when the Islanders next play in Vancouver, but we don't know when that is because they already made their one visit here earlier in the year. Spencer Martin, something happened to him for sure. Horvat sending a message. Clay's shirt coming off. I'm no evil. Is that emo? Emo evil. See no evil. It's not Martin getting worse. It's the defense. Stockton as the base for the Barracuda. Would it be surprising if Besser gets dealt with Minnesota? Well, we've heard the rumors that it could be Minnesota or it could be New Jersey. So that's kind of interesting. All right, let's go to general questions. You can continue to answer what is a perfect scenario for you. You can also leave a donation, break the donation fast. Then I can test out my new goal horn from Lucas and test out my new volume that I've already set. That's a hint, but not a demand. What else? Just waiting for Kaya. Would be surprised for Minnesota because of their cap situation. Yes, their cap situation is not good. What do you expect for Podkolzin? I bet you he stays up here for the rest of the year, quite frankly. I really do. What's my optimal Brock to Mini trade look like? I'd have to look at their team. I did like Fiala before he went off to LA. I'd really have to look at their team. So unfortunately, I don't know the Wild roster well enough. What's the first team you look at when looking at the stat sheet for a game? Power play or first team stat? Power play percentage. Yeah, I actually look at special teams as well. Face-offs don't matter. Shots don't really matter. I do look at special teams. Justin, keep starting Martin. Could you see Miller going to Vegas in a trade? Yeah, you rarely trade within your division because then you're gonna have to see them for the next 8 years. The way people are talking, media and such, this is a full rebuild. I will reserve judgment till the end of this off season, both the trade deadline and the summer, and then I will say. But trading Horvat seems like it would be the start of a rebuild. Fantasy has set up shop in Saskatoon, Hartford, Utah, Atlanta, Portland, Kansas, and Norfolk. Nice. Bester for Kaprizov. Oh, wouldn't that be amazing? Real quick, anyone interested in Canucks Rangers tickets? I'm selling. So Jack is selling his Canucks Rangers tickets. You can, Jack, why don't you put your email address in the chat? So if anyone wants to contact you, they can. When is JT getting traded? He's got to do so before July 1. Do you see Dries as our 3C? Nope. I want to upgrade? Yes. Same question with Bear. I'm fine with Bear as a second or third pairing guy, not our top guy, but he's been playing great, but no thanks to Dries. Bester and Myers for Dumba and a second. I don't know you if you do that if you're Minnesota, although you only have one more year of Myers. I don't know why I keep saying shirtless. My mind is just... I'm just bugging you. Oh, I was flattered for a while. Would you get a Pedersen flying skate jersey or a Kuzmenko jersey? I think I'll go PD in the flying skate because Kuzmenko could be gone after the next 2 years. Atu, good question, JDS. Ratu, we don't see the season at the earliest next season. When will Demko demand the trade? I don't know. He's been trying to put an end to all the noise. A little frustrating knowing we did this type of retool. When Benning was here, we could be a danger in the playoffs. Yes, yes, and yes. Did Jack put his email address in the chat? I didn't see it. So, Jack, they can't email you if you don't put your email address in the chat. Unless you did and I missed it. What's your take on Bester Agent talking to the Wild and Devils? I think it's good. Keep our options open. The ship will sink for Rutherford. Clay for the bodybuilder challenge. Book it. Oh, yeah. Actually, it was funny. I had my Zoom call with Justin today, and I used a different webcam. And Justin can attest to this, unless he doesn't want to admit it. There was one part in our chat where I was leaning back, and because of the angle of the webcam and the way I was leaning, I don't know if you can see, but it makes even this chair, I think, just this angle, it makes my forearms look huge. But they're not. They're not. I have a very weak upper body. Be awesome for JT and Johnny. I don't even know what we're talking about now. Sorry. Horvat unfollowed the Canucks. We're talking about Twitter or probably Instagram. Interesting. Some moves for Lucas in his fantasy league. Is that true that Rutherford wants out of Vancouver? It's supposedly being dispelled. Thoughts on the interesting tweet from Friedman saying that the Hurricanes might be interested in Miller. Oh, I did not know that. I did not see that. I'll have to look that up. I'd say the Canucks should. Yeah, it'd be crazy to think that they trade Horvat and Miller, but I think they should explore everything and get out from that contract, honestly. Clay was super buff. Oh, Justin, you're too kind. You're too kind. Jack, just donate the tickets like the season. Whether the Canucks decide to do before September, it'd be incredibly stupid for them to re-sign Jake. Oh yeah, no one's signing Jake Virtanen for sure. Instagram, he also changed his profile to Isle stuff. Well, you know something, brother. That was for you, Rosero. Did I see the whole Twitter situation today where most people couldn't tweet and send messages, people game messages saying they exceeded the daily limit? Yes, I did see that, fangirl. I didn't tweet at all today, so or barely, so it didn't affect me. Clay, sign a contract with the Canucks and play a game. Bet you still be better than Stillman. I don't know. Yeah, he's not great, but he's still a professional hockey player. But I'd probably be better at just putting my big butt in front of the net. Luke Shen trade rumors of Boston and Calgary. I don't know about that for sure, but I think the Canucks should explore it for sure. Rutherford wants out when he's needed out. Not sure what that means. Getting ready for a soccer team. My soccer team getting ready in April. We have some exciting stuff. It's a big get. Awesome. Keep it up, Lucas. Good work in the community. Very good. Very good. I'm going to my first game in ages on February 14th against the Red Wings. No, don't go on the 14th because you'll be a day late. It's on the 13th, Atheist. But yes, it's on February 13th, but that's awesome that you're going to your first game in ages. Yes, Jake Vertanen is fighting with all his teammates. Clay, would you give up your YouTube channel if it meant the Canucks get a cup? Yeah, I think I would take one for the team. I really think I would. If I knew for sure that the Canucks were guaranteed a cup, if I somehow knew, I would, and then I would just create content somewhere else. Instagram, maybe. Maybe I would then have to take up TikTok, which I have, but I don't use. I think I would. Russell Wilson has a fraud charity. I did not know that. It came out of nowhere, but I did not know that. Jake's career was over when the girl came out and said the stuff about him. Yeah, that was tough. Do TikTok? No. You know, people have encouraged me, Discord, Twitch, Snapchat, TikTok. I don't need another thing to distract me, Kaya. I really don't. And I think I'd be pretty bad at it, quite frankly. I don't think I've ever read a comment that starts with this. One last shirtless comment, I promise. But would you honestly celebrate that way if the Canucks win the lottery and get retired? Oh, I take off more than my shirt. Yes. Sorry if I just made anyone throw up in their mouth, but I would. For sure. TikTok is DOA, though Luke is not a fan. Which of the 84, 92, 11 cup runs did the Canucks have the better chance? Well, 11, they had the best team in the league. 82, they had no chance. They got swept. And 94, they got to game 7 as well, and they only lost by a goal. So you could argue they were closer in 94. Shop at Costco while at Rogers. I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. True Canucks fan, 94. Yeah, I agree. What'd you think of tonight's game? No problem. And you wouldn't have known then that I didn't watch it because I was Wednesday night is my church night, Atheist. Yes, we do have a Discord that Lucas started for sure. I don't go on there because I simply don't. I have no excuse nor a reason. I just don't. That not to say I don't appreciate the work that Lucas and others do, but that was just an added thing that. And if it's still going, great. If it's not going, then that's fine too. 94. Oh, Emmett says we would miss your YouTube stuff. Why, thank you. Clay has to balance YouTube, family, and a full-time job. He doesn't need TikTok. Well, thank you, Cinema Sam. I'm pretty good at balancing, but not always. I run myself down once in a while, and you can hear it in my voice. And this came from Monday when I told you I did that show with Isles Girl, 1 hour show at lunch. Then I did Game Over Vancouver at 7:30. Then I did something that you'll see this Friday, another hour at 9. And then I did my own show at 11. So those 4 shows back to back to back to back, coming off a weekend where I didn't rest. I did it to myself. But I don't make excuses for being sick. I don't like feeling sorry for myself. I'm going to pump in the Neocitrin when I'm done in 5 minutes, go up to bed, and hopefully sleep most of it off. Yeah, your mind is wild, Peter. I don't know what's happening to you today. Free Tim and Canucks games. Info overload. Yeah, sorry about that, Brian. I got a little too excited. Jack Hughes, I don't know what this Brothers trailer trashed for. What's going on here? I don't even know what's going on tonight. 94 was the best. If we had the first and fourth pick, would be cool. Bedard and Mishkov. 94, it was a post away. Lafayette. 2011, they would have won on paper. Exactly. Favorite go-to restaurant? Either Matsuyama, Kobe, or The Keg. And sometimes Tyson as well. Oh, Jake came more down. I'm either missing a bunch of stuff, you guys, context, or I know that's about Jake for time, but I don't know what that means. Best restaurant close to Rogers Arena is the best to eat at pregame. I think you meant what restaurant close to Rogers Arena is the best to eat at pregame? Oh, it depends what you like. Justin Just Incredible took me to a cool sushi restaurant in Tinseltown. That was good. I don't remember the name. That was good. And then I also like going to a place called Ebiten. That's pretty quick and pretty cheap. There's a lot downtown. There is Costco. I saw the trade, Lakers. Dr. Brock Besser. I'm put a couple more picks. Tristan, I'm not sure what you're saying. This is a Shure. I don't know the MV8, Scott. I think a Shure MV8. I like the white one. I thought the white one would really pop given my background and stuff. Costco hot dog and drink for $2. There you go. Isles girl is indeed amazing, Lucas. She's great. We're trying to get her onto Game Over tomorrow with Samantha. Talk It, TikTok, very good. The best restaurant is in Rogers Arena. And which is that, Jay? You think ownership management can make the right decisions to get us back to a cup contender or at least make the playoffs? I do, but this offseason is obviously huge for them. Operation Confused Clay has been successful. It does not take much, Cinema Sam. We are all going crazy. When are they getting rid of Myers? Maybe after July 1, after they pay him his bonus, and then he's easier to trade. I did not know Fantilli can do the worm. Kaya, can you do the worm? Favorite food? Japanese food. All day, every day. Sushi. I'm at peace, I promise, but if the Canucks get the Islanders pick this year, would you use that for a right-handed D or center? You got to go D. You got to go right-hand D. If I did the worm, Justin, I wouldn't get up. I feel like with our goaltending, we're better off with Dan Kluche. So many good places to eat downtown. Lucas reminding everyone that he's familiar with jersey sales. All good. I've not been to an Abbey game just yet. Yeah, I'm not a big ramen guy, average dude. The keg disappeared in Seattle. You got to come up here then. Most money I've spent on Canucks jerseys. I've never bought more than one at a time. So whatever the going rate is for one jersey, when I don't get them for last two, I'm lucky. I've got them for free. I'm very lucky. Costco hot dogs are the greatest hot dogs on earth. Vertanen did it to himself. You just don't start fights with teammates. Bad for culture. I agree. The sports bar. Very good. Very good. Joey's because the Oilers choice is very good. Yeah, if you're trying to recruit Kuzmenko. I do like Joey's though. Can't do the worm. I'm surprised, Kaya. Canucks game include Costco 2-in-1. Yeah, why not? It's only $2. The Fane is Nixon my things up. Yeah, Tristan, I have no clue today. Clay, you know you can just call me Sam. You don't need to say my username every time. Fine, Sam. Maybe I'll just call you Am. I'm almost positive Myers is gone after his bonus payout. Kluche was a decent regular season goalie. Yes, many of those. Sports bar, there you go. There's some Japanese food that doesn't always have to be about sushi. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. I like udon. I like other things, but tempura, gyoza, but I do like sushi. Barbecue ribs and the keg are good. I like their steaks, though. What do you usually eat at Costco? Either the hot dog or the chicken tenders? KD to the Suns? Indeed. Poutine at Costco. I haven't tried it yet. Sam, $40 mini donuts here at Abbey Arena is the best pregame meal. I trust you. Costco hot dog overrated. Yeah, you just can't beat the price, though. I love Japadog. Bit of a racist name, but I love Japadog. Costco hot dogs, $1.50 Canadian. Worst contract, OEL or Erickson? I'd say OEL. It's longer and it's more. I can do the worm forward, but not backward. Yeah, not a lot of people, you don't see a lot of people doing the worm backward, by the way. And the worm backward is raw. Think about it. Think about that one. Worm backward is raw. You accept any name. Yeah, I say people can call me anything they want. Just don't call me late for dinner. What do you like that's Chinese food? Cod and black bean sauce, sweet and sour, pineapple. I like some noodles. I like some chicken dishes. Lettuce wrap, Peking duck. No, I'm not going to say this one because I don't agree. And it's my stream. But I'll do the dignity or decency of at least putting your clip, your comment up. Sleep on Myers next year. Trade him at the deadline. Sure. Let's do that. Moving too fast, Clay? Oh, I'm not. I'm trying to keep up. Some people aren't typing, making sense today. Jabadog is amazing. You think Cody Rhodes dethrones Roman Reigns? Yes, I do, Edmund. Korean corn dogs. Haven't had one. Tomorrow's a win-win. We need Islanders and us to lose. Okay, so either be happy no matter what, or you'll be upset no matter what. When will Louis Eriksson buy the Canucks? Is that what he's doing now? Is he buying franchises? Lobster Ifu noodles? What's an Ifu? Sam, I will come to Abbotsford soon. Especially, maybe I'll catch a playoff game. I want to watch some playoffs. Debut Hunter TR, what does that mean? Kaya now, book it. What was that again? Oh, Louis Eriksson? Japadog is overrated. Prove me wrong. I don't know how I can prove you wrong, Lucas. It's going to be my opinion against yours. So I'm saying it's underrated. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Japadog racist. Oh, that's what I said. Taco, Korean tacos. Type of noodles that are so good. What's a Japadog? It's a hot dog with Japanese inspired like sauce, seaweed type things. You get them with some really good fries, but it's really a done up hot dog is what it is. Are you sure you're not calling me a name? Chung Chung Corn Dog? I'm not sure. That didn't sound right, but I trust you. Chung Chung Corn Dog is the best here. Clay, when you come here, let me know and I'll try to get tickets so I can meet you. Perfect, Sam. I will let you know. You guys should, no, actually don't. I'm not going to say this. I was going to say, you guys should just type out blah, 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 and then make me read it, but I'm not going to say it because then you guys will do it. And that's not going to end well for anyone. Captain's Room has amazing food, but pricey. Yeah, it was good. I had it once. Bo ain't losing. Cactus Club, good too. You won't regret. Yeah, I like Cactus Club. I want Besso and Patrick Demko traded to New Jersey for Jack Hughes and his brother. I did understand that one. I'm not sure who Patrick Demko is. Sounds like an actor, but no, I don't think that's going to get it done. I do admit Japadogs in all seriousness are quite expensive. Louis Eriksson was a decent penalty killer, but not $6 million worth. Chung Chung Hot Dog is a place in Vancouver, which is a corn dog. No, I believe you. I believe you. It just made me giggle saying it. I'll DM you on Instagram. Sure, let's do it. Costco hot dogs underrated. Surrey Eagles made the BCHL playoffs. Nice. So there we go. Playoff hockey. Do you like dim sum, Clay? You know what I like to say? You dim sum, you lose some. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Okay, friends. I don't know what happened. Those last 10 minutes just flew by, and I think about only 50% of the messages made sense, and I was responsible for the other 50% not making sense. Thank you, guys. That was a lot of fun. 48 minutes in. If anyone wants to break the donation shutout, you can. I appreciate everyone being here. We are now up to 98.18, so we gained a couple subscribers. So a few things as I wind up. Enter the 10 Clay pool. It's tinyurl.com/CCC10Clay. Tomorrow, I'm doing a giveaway for 9,800 subscribers. So that's tomorrow night, and we'll talk about Horvat, Islanders, Canucks. And then you can also use this tinyurl.com/VesiClay. And then there's a nice little promo thing that happens at the top of the screen. All right, friends. Tomorrow, yes, Carve is my favorite for sure. Tomorrow, game over. It's Sam, and we're trying to get Isles Girl. I think I can say that out loud because I think it's going to happen. At least that's what Kim told me today, but hopefully I don't believe in jinxes, but I just hope it works out. So you can check out Game Over Vancouver tomorrow with Sam and hopefully Kim, and then I'll come on at 11 o'clock to do this stream and the 9,800 subscriber giveaway. Phew. Okay. So as always, moderators, thank you. Hopefully you didn't have to do too much tonight. I appreciate you. Legends, legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Justin Credible, legendary Andrew Chang, all three who are here, which is awesome. So thanks for your support. Hall of Fame and franchise members, thanks to all of you as well. The next membership perk this Sunday, I'll be doing a members only Ask Me Anything. So look for my post on your membership tab on Saturday for when I ask for your questions. And just like this, you can ask me anything that you want. On your way out, subscribe, like the video, leave a donation, become a member, upgrade your membership. If you're listening on a podcast platform, rate and review. Thank you to Van City Experts Real Estate. Thank you to Perform and Transform Personal Training and Weight Loss. And thanks to all of you for watching. I always appreciate you. I never take you for granted. So once again, 11 p.m. tomorrow night, 9,800 subscriber giveaway. Thanks tonight. Thanks for confusing me. Thank you, Peter, for your desire to see me shirtless. That doesn't sound good. And thanks to all of you. I hope you have a good night. I'm going to try and get rid of this cold. And one more show to get through tomorrow night. And then I will at least have the weekend to rest, at least not from doing live streams. I'm not blaming the live streams, but I can frankly say, oh man, hold on a sec. I can frankly say that they don't help for sure. Fillmore, now I feel bad. Well, okay, let's do this. Thank you, Fillmore Wax, for the donation. I can't believe that I went this long without even greeting you a happy birthday. And I feel bad that Fillmore has to donate on his own birthday, but at least we got it in with 8 minutes left. He's on the West Coast, so at least we got it in. So Fillmore, happy birthday. I will read out the next 5 things you put in the chat before I go. No matter what you type, as long as it's not racist, homophobic, swearing, ableist, or in another language, I'm going to read out your next 5. This is my birthday gift to you. What a stupid birthday gift. I'm going to read out your next 5 chat messages. So you can say whatever you want, Fillmore, and I'm going to read them out. Okay? You can make me say something stupid. As long as it's not swearing, racist, homophobic, all those things. But I will read out your next 5 messages. Okay? By the way, everyone else giving some love to Fillmore, which is awesome. Well, he said thanks, but that shouldn't count as one. Okay, so his first message: went skating 3 times a day. That's awesome. So that's number 1. Given that Fillmore lives in California, I'm pretty sure that was an indoor rink. So that was number 1. Yes, everyone. Harry, you got to listen, man. I said I don't know. Sorry, I take that back. If you were here from the very start, then I will say you should listen. If you didn't get here from the very start, then I will say very politely to you, I don't know what the giveaway is yet. And I said that earlier. That's why I'm kind of poking fun. I don't know what it's going to be just yet. Number 2, Fillmore says, watch the game on my phone. Okay. Fillmore is very mature. See, if I gave some of you the opportunity to leave 5 messages, and I'll read them, I think it would go very sideways very quickly. No problem, Harry. I shouldn't jump all over you because I know you're a good listener, or at least I hope you're a good listener. So I take that back. Yeah, I don't know what the giveaway is yet. Okay, so we have 2 so far. I know you would make me say the craziest thing, Sam. And I'm doing great tonight. Twitch just a little bit raspy. My voice, it's not sore, so I don't think I have COVID or anything bad. But I can feel it in my. I don't feel it, but I know my voice is raspy. I can just hear it. Fillmore's slowing down. Maybe his birthday took a lot out of him. He's only had 2 messages, and I only put that like 20-second delay on, so it's not like he can still get 3 messages in every minute. Giveaway should be a Japa dog. Kelly, that is awesome. And then I want Lucas to win it. Harry, do people compliment you on how good looking you are when you're at the game? No, they don't flat out say, hey man, you're so good looking. But I do get, I love your stuff. I watch your stuff. Hey, Canuck Clay. My favorite was when I had my Canuck Clay jersey on and someone actually came up to me, touched my back, read it and says, are you Canuck Clay? And I humbly said, yeah, that's what it says on my back. Funny. Also another funny one is a guy approached me from the side and he goes, I recognize you because of your voice. So I thought that was pretty cool. What does GMTA mean? I don't even know what that means. Good morning? No, I don't know. Brian says Clay the goat. I don't even know what I said. Was it a Japa dog? Wait, where are we? Fillmore, have you done? Oh, there we go. Here's message number 3 from Fillmore. Do you remember the bowling alley number 3 road when you were in? Yes, Top Gun lanes. And you had the karaoke bar up top. I do remember, for sure. Very good, Fillmore. Number 4 from Fillmore. Remember, IKEA was a small store. Don't remember that as much because I'm simply not a big IKEA fan. By the way, did you hear about the new Swedish Prime Minister? He was the former CEO of IKEA. The first thing he has to do is build his cabinet. Thank you. And that's not the bad dad joke. That's one I just heard from before. Oh, great minds think alike. Thank you. Sam, Clay, do you get annoyed when people recognize you? No, I mean, I kind of like it. Maybe that comes across as pretty self-centered, but I kind of like it. I don't get annoyed at all. When I'm with my family, I'm pretty careful, though, not to spend too much time away from the family. But a lot of times, the family just take off without me anyways. Great minds think alike. Thank you. And lastly, Fillmore, the paint store with a giant spilling can. Ooh, is that close? I don't know which one that is. Fillmore, you got a good memory. You got a much better memory of me. There we go. Those are good. Those were some good, clean quotes, unlike anything that Tristan is typing right now, which I'm not going to show. Imagine if there's a clone of Clay, but a Kraken fan. Kraken Clay. Don't worry, that's not what I was going to do. That's not what I'm going to do. Twitch, thank you. I did go to 97 to 9800 in a week, but it slowed down a little bit now. But that's why I'm doing that cool little that little contest. And Sam was born in Steveston. And yes, Jay, when we met, I did approach you first. Well, someone's got to make the first move. Sam didn't even know he was born. He had to ask his mom. And on that note, I think we should bring the show to a close. Not sure what's happened for the last 20 minutes, but I hope it was entertaining nonetheless. Fillmore, happy birthday. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate you. And thanks to everyone for being here. I know I did my sign off and then I got that donation from Fillmore. So thanks everyone. Tomorrow night, 11 p.m. As always, I can't wait to see you tomorrow night for sure. And Harry, come up with a better bucket list than a picture with me, but we'll do it for sure. I was born in Richmond General, and Japa Dog should be a new sponsor. I'm going to go after them, Rome. Very good. All right, friends, I'm leaving for sure. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. Dogs cannot operate MRI machines. They can't. But cats can. God bless. And go Canucks go. Meow. Booyah. Woof.